All right. Yes. I know, and I believe that this was the best choice for my mom, and yes, we decided to use this extension, and it's called Spring Twist. Those ones of Gina collection, you know what I'm talking about. So, if you really want more about it, you're going to go in my description, and I'll be linking it up so that you can go and get it yourself. This is how it looks. Yes, it is Spring Twist. So, there's also once you know about it, you will just go in my comment section. Then it is somehow tricky on how it is plated, though you just have to get the real spring twist very well. You don't need to be and make it very tight, because if it's too tight, the spring is not going to come out very well. They won't be straight, and that is what I have observed. And then another thing, what I know, holding puff is always easy, but I'm going.
Morris, the crochet master.
Yes, my name is Maurice, the Crochet Master, and welcome to our YouTube channel. Yes, thank you so much for those ones who are subscribing, wherever you are. Like, share, comment, and I'll be there to answer you. Also, today's tutorial, we are going to be looking at on how we can do these hairstyles, and how we can do these kind of hairstyles more protective for the weak hairline and weak hair for our parents, or even those elder people that have weak hair. So indeed, when we are doing all this, remember, I always tell you that these people, sometimes they don't need salons all the time. So what we do, we just have to do something that is simple and quick, then something that is going to last longer. And then I thought of this, it's just because it doesn't give her time, like for her, because she's a busy woman. So I know, like, it is going to be that way for a while until she unplates it. So we're going to be starting with the puff cornrows, and this is how it is going to look like. Yes, like as we are doing the puff cornrows, that's something that you guys need to know. The thing that you need to know. If you try to look at these cornrows, they are following, like, they're on the same size, and they're following the same line. You find like someone mostly like behind the ear here, it's where the cornrow is always getting problems. If I'm doing it this puff when they're all straight like this, it becomes a problem to some people. And yes, this is the extension that I told you, the one that you're supposed to use. It is a spring twist from the Gina collections. Yes, spring twist from Gina collections. And yes, even these other spring twists, as I'm going to be showing you in the descriptions, it can really do the same good job. Yes, you can click on it and buy it yourself and try it out. So what I wanted to explain here is that the puff cornrows is always supposed to be as neat as possible, and then you're supposed to follow like this technique of for it all going the straight. Mostly when we're doing these puff cornrows, we find like sometimes here behind you find like the cornrows they're not going straight up to the center. Yes, I know what I'm saying, but know what happened, that if it is the cornrows, if the cornrows are crooked, if they're not that straight to the center, trust me, even your puff is not going to be perfect. So the beauty of the cornrows, the beauty of the crochet, it becomes, so you should always mind about doing the nice cornrows. And then another thing I can't forget telling you, that cornrows, now like her, since we want it to stay for long, like at least for 3 to 4 months, we have to use the inside cornrows. And this is what I've been telling you guys to learn how to do it, and it's very, very simple. So those ones who would like the online teachings, you can go on our website, Hair by Clippers. That is the salon that I work in, by the way. It is called Hair by Clippers, and then you can get that course for everything, the inside corners and the temporary dreadlocks, and you get you get to learn that. So another thing that I wanted to explain about this, trust me, when you're doing this tracing, try to be as soft as possible, because when you try to make it hard, the twist doesn't come out very nicely. It comes when it is crooked. So you should already try to make sure at least it is not that hard to be crooked. And then another thing, when we are adding when we're holding the puff, there's something that you need to be careful with these spring twists. Remember, it's like a spring, so when you over tighten it becomes like straight, and now it loses the shape and the meaning of the spring twist. So when you're holding it, please try to be as soft as possible. At least make sure that you hold it very well to be as soft as possible. So this is how you can hold it, and it comes out this way. And then we try to trim a little bit these behind ones, so that our puff can be as unique as possible. My name is Maurice, the Crochet Master. I love you so much, and remember, we upload videos every week. Yes, and so let me see you in my next video. Bye bye. Maurice, the Crochet Master is my name.